Lucky Boys Podcast.
The demand for technology and convenience, and there's a lot of smart people. They're going to figure something out, and they're going to start using these technology to make life easier, or for the conspiracy theorists, you guys are going to like this, to track us better.
Yeah.
And that, by the way, I don't think it's a conspiracy, tracking what we do. A lot of these major companies want to track what we do, but I don't think it's fully because when you're talking about companies, I don't think it's because they want to know,
spy on you,
like a big brother is watching, like that. No, I don't think that's 100% true. I think a lot of it has to deal with they just want to gather data.
How much money can I make from you?
So they can monetize it and sell it and do targeted marketing ads, and they, look at the trends and what you like, because there's a lot of power in that information, that database. But if you're talking about government entities, then they could maybe spin it for profit and power.
Yeah. I mean, you see companies like Apple and Google, they're trying to develop something called contact tracing, which is being used in different countries. But the reason why it hasn't been adopted here is because of all the privacy laws the government has.
Like in South Korea.
Yeah.
Right? How they was able to do a lot of contact tracing for people that had coronavirus. And then you can look just by setting up a Bluetooth setting on your phone. They can see where you've been, where other people have been, has it. And if you're about to enter an area where there's a high population, high density of people who are infected, so you can know to avoid certain locations.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking at it just from that point of view, you're going, wow, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. That's very useful information that will help us. But there's another side to that coin, right? There's a huge argument that people are saying, well, you're interrupting my privacy. And if you already know all that about me, what else do you know?
Yeah.
Like, some people just don't want to have Big Brother constantly looking.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes back to this saying is that people, I mean, we're already doing it now. I mean, look at your cell phones, right? People are or social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, right? You're giving up information that you're agreeing to, and you're in a trade for convenience. So you're sacrificing your privacy for convenience, and we're moving towards a world where that's beginning to be socially acceptable by the masses. Now, there are groups and individuals who are completely against that, but I hear them say that, but I see them with smartphones.
Yeah.
They can't give up their phones. They can't give up their technology.
They're on Facebook.
They're on social media. So it's like,
you just basically have to give up all those apps, all social media apps.
So which do you want? And then, I mean, the same people that are saying this, I see them very active. They're more active than me on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And they're telling me about this, and they're coaching me on like, yo, Will, you got to get your IG game up. You got to keep posting. You got to public your stuff and this and that. And I'm just...
That's kind of scary. Like you're saying... have both. Well, you're saying that...
That's the reality. It's not the sexy thing to say, and I know it. I know I could get... people are going to be uncomfortable with that. But that's the truth. How can we be in a world that, for example, GPS, you use your navigation. It is a phenomenal... It has helped so many people. It's way better than pulling up a humongous map in the back of your seat, or downloading, printing out something on MapQuest and then having to read it at every single turn. It has amazing benefits, but at the same time, you're sacrificing your privacy. They know exactly the app knows where you've been, right? With how long, how fast you were driving, and all this has all this data on you.
Yeah.
So you can't have both. You can't, that's what I mean. You can't be running like some type of navigation tool and expect to have privacy.
That's the thing. It's about choice, right? And we're going, like you said, we're going towards a future where we probably won't have a choice, right? They'll probably like make they'll have a clause and say like, do you agree or disagree on this?
It's there now.
Right. And basically you won't be able to use, their technology without agreeing. So
Facts.
Is there a choice, right? Is there, or illusion of choice, right? There might be just an illusion of choice.
I don't think it's an illusion of choice when it comes to that. I think in some cases, it's like, hey, which one you want, the blue one or the red one? But at the end, it's the same thing, right? But I'm not talking about that. But when you're talking about when you're agreeing, you have the choice. You don't have to have a cell phone. You can still use a landline.
Mhm.
You know, you can still use certain things that you know, you could use an old school phone that doesn't even have apps. You could just use like a brick, you know, one of those brick cell phones, or the disposables,
Mhm.
right? So you have the choice. You have the choice. I know a few people that are off the grid where, you know, they don't put their name on anything. They have no social media, none.
They have a transistor radio, not a
They-
landline.
I don't even know where they live. Like, I've been friends with them for years, and they don't let anyone know where they live. Like, and it's not because of a
Well, how did they contact you then? Like,
burners.
bro.
When I get the unavailables,
Yeah,
I don't even pick those up
yeah.
anymore. I
Just leave a message.
I don't, man. But I bump into them and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And there's like, I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. There's a, but it's not. It's more because like they've been like that. Like some of them been like that since we were kids.
Mhm.
They've just been hypersensitive with a lot of.
So
their
is
privacy.
that yeah? So privacy, but is that a distrust in some way toward like a
It's not
like
a
an entity or like
Here-
a
here's
the
the thing.
government?
It's not a distrust.
Yeah.
More towards the entity of government. It's just they like to keep a low profile. It's a distrust for the people that's around them.
Oh, even the close people.
People. It's not like Big Brother, big company. It's
Right.
distrust for the people that
The one who's next to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they never know if like this person's going to be an enemy of mine.
Oh wow.
So this person can never know where I live. They're going to limit the information that they give you
Mhm.
because in case something ever happens, you're going to have a hard time finding this person.
Mm-hmm.
And they have an easy time getting at you.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
it's
Damn.
yeah.
How do you live? I mean, like I'm just thinking, like, how do you live like that when in this type of world where you know everything is kind of interconnected? Like if you're
Well, for some
secluded, how do
people,
you get certain things,
it gives them
certain resources?
peace of mind.
Yeah.
It's actually the opposite for them. So for you and me, yes, we're going, how do we live? Because we're so used to these modern conveniences.
Mhm.
And this is how we choose to communicate with people now.
Yeah.
Right. And this is how we choose to make life easier for us and walk about and drive and live life. Well, some other folks, they look at it like the opposite, where it gives them a peace of mind because they limit their exposure. They limit the information that they put out there, that they feel like they could sleep better at night because they have this privacy.
Mm-hmm.
They enjoy having that peace of mind. And I get it, man. I get it. If that makes you sleep well, knowing that, you know, nobody knows jack shit about you except for the people you choose selectively, you allow this person to get this close to you or have, you know, see this image of you, then fine. You know, then I get it. If that helps you sleep, I respect that, man. And I totally get that. I 100% get that. But on the other end, if you like to be on social media and you're hip to this modern world that we're in and you want to take advantage of all of this technology, you find it thrilling, exciting, you just can't wait for the latest and greatest, I get that too. I totally get that. I don't think there's anything wrong with either way. Different strokes for different folks, man.
But yeah, do you feel like you're giving up anything by being part of this interconnected world where it's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm using GPS. You know, if they track me, you know, it is what it is, you know.
First of all, I don't think I'm that important.
Well, yeah, but
where they care about me to that level. I'm not.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a big important figure, right?
But they have the ability to do
with
so.
major influence. They have if they want to, but like what value they're gonna get it from me? For marketing, they want to sell me a sneaker.
Yeah. Maybe like,
You know, they want to sell me. They want to sell me some cookies from this restaurant. Cool. You want to use that information to sell me things to make my life easier?
Yeah.
To put it in front of my face through ads. I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me. Like, I know it's weird. Some people say, yo, I was just talking about sweaters or bed sheets and all of a sudden I get an ad on my phone for it.
that happens all the time.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, it happens all the time.
That's crazy.
But
But
I
look,
totally believe that Facebook's listening to us. You know, Amazon's listening to us because I get served ads when I talk about certain things, and I'm saying, there's no way they can know unless they're listening.
it is kind of,
Yeah.
it's scary.
It's scary, actually.
It's bonkers. But if that's as far as you'll take my information,
Yeah.
just because you want to sell me something, then if that's as bad as it get, then I'm all right with that because I've already accepted it. Like I got my
Yeah.
smartphone
Yeah.
and I'm agreeing to all of these like crazy contracts, right?
Right.
I got a smart speaker, right? I mean, what can I do? What can I do? Right?
There-
I already hit agree.
Yeah.
I accept all this stuff, right? So it's unless I'm willing to go off the grid, I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be living in a box
Yeah.
under a rock. Like
I actually want to live off the grid.